Good afternoon. Tom again, G Force, hosting today. G is for gratitude. And today I'll be talking about a principle about giving thanks through testimony. But before I get into that today, one of the things I really want to make sure is that, gratitude works. Make comments and share this out with your audience. But before we get into that, I'm bringing on my cohort and partner in Elevate Your Profits, Mark Gassert. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, I'm doing great. How's everything going with you today, Tom?
Yeah, best day of my life, my friend. That's
Super
what I
duper.
always say because it really is. Today is this moment is the most
Outstanding.
valuable thing I have. So, but with that all said,
Talk
we
talk
got
to me about tonight and Andrea Pass. Tell me the situation on that. Tell me what's going on. 30 plus years public relations.
well. Let's switch this over a little bit. Elevate
Okay.
Profits. Uh, This is our guest tonight and Elevate Your Profits, 6 p.m. Eastern, Andrea Pass. And she is all about public relations. And she has done some pretty significant things in the arena. Mark, if you want to elaborate on that, you can.
Okay. Well, I was just looking at some things like Good Morning America, Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres, MSNBC. I mean, that's just to mention a few. And what really intrigues me is keeping clients relevant. Now that's an interesting subject matter for all of us that have
Yeah.
business or do business, and building a positive reputation.
She's going to be talking about public relations. There's it's part of building your brand, your messaging. She has experience of getting people
Right.
on the significant TV programs that Mark you just mentioned, but she's going to be also talking about free and how do you do that, and so she's going to bring a wealth of knowledge tonight to elevate your profits and creating a brand through public relations. And I know Mark, you got a big game tonight. What's going on tonight?
Unfortunately, yeah, we're getting ready. And I apologize, everybody, or I'd be here, but it is two games tonight. I feel like I'm a baseball because I did what, five on Saturday, four yesterday, Sunday. Now I got two tonight, and it's that time of year. Baseball's right around the corner, so you'll be seeing it on TV. They're into the spring training thing; it's happening, and yeah, that's what I'll be doing, Tom. So I'll probably be once again getting either yelled at or cheered or jeered or something of that nature. It's always fun being an umpire.
Well, I'm sure you've seen it and heard it all, one way or the
A
other.
few,
So
a few.
a
It's
few.
kind of just like the sales game. You got to sell everything. You got to sell the call, whether it's a ball, a strike, out, safe, rule interpretation. Keeps you on your toes.
And you love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you love
It's
it.
the only thing that makes sense to me anyway. And everything revolves around what I say, Tom, the 17 by 17 by 17 triangular figure called home plate. We start there, we end there. That's the beauty of the game. And there's no time clock.
Right. And extra innings, buddy, sometimes, right?
Absolutely.
That's when the game gets exciting.
Oh, yes.
But before we do, I know you got some hard stops to go, but we just want to make sure, the audience here at G Force is aware of tonight's event. Elevate Your Profits. This is who's coming on. Public relations increases brand awareness. She's going to come in and talk about how she helps clients get into media, in all forms of media. And she has a huge resume. So you need to jump
Right.
on tonight to find out how powerful this lady is in helping people create their brand through public relations. And these are the types of programs she's getting clients on, Good Morning America, Fox and Friends, Hallmark, Steve Harvey Show, Associated Press, Ellen DeGeneres. So she has great connections. You're going to learn from one of the very best that's out there in public relations. And it's an honor to introduce her tonight. So any other comments, Mark?
Well, I would just tell everybody to share this with your friends, number one. Number two, join Tom and Andrea tonight. I'll be thinking about this as I'm behind the plate or wherever I'm going to be out in the field. But seriously, I would check this thing out because it is going to be well worth your while. If you're talking about your brand, you think you got all the answers, I think Andrea is going to share some golden nuggets here that's going to enlighten all of us how to further develop our brand.
Wonderful. Yeah. So we just want to make sure we get that out here today. Mark, I appreciate you jumping on. And next week we have some pretty exciting guests too. I'll just drop a seed out there. Let people know who's coming in.
Who is coming in, Tom?
A good friend of mine, business consultant Chuck Harris.
Okay.
Chuck Harris next week, and we'll be getting some more information out about Chuck during the week. So we got a great lineup of great business influencers coming in to elevate your profits. And just tag your friends, turn on your notifications. I'm going solo tonight, so but Mark, I thank you for jumping on. I know you're going to press this out to your audience,
right?
And tonight, Andrea Pass.
Yeah, that's the place to be. Check it out, and don't go anywhere, anybody, because Tom's got some more nuggets he's going to share with you on his particular program after I get out of here. So check it out. It's always good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, my friend, have a great day.
Absolutely.
And focus everything with intention, right?
You got it. You
everything
have to.
With intention.
You have to. That's what it's all about out there. And you know what, Tom? I kiddingly say this to everybody. It's okay to have fun during the process, too.
I'd rather have fun making money, too,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So with that all said, my friend, you're welcome to stay on. I'm going to roll out my message today on gratitude at works.
I'd love to and get into gratitude, but I've got a gratitude myself on that thing called a telephone and, take care of business from my end of things. So.
You got it, my friend. Thanks for jumping on.
Hey, thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Make them hit, man. Make them hit.
That's it.
Means, right, as an umpire?
That's it. That's right.
Tell everybody what makes them hit.
Okay, I'll share that with them tonight. Get it off your shoulder and swing.
That's it. So just swing for the fences. All right, bud. Take care. Mark Gasser, to elevate your profit. He's my partner in this, and just wanted to get that invitation out to you tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Elevate your profits. Share, tag, and comment. It's going to be well worth your time to learn a different perspective about branding, how to get yourself in media, TV, radio, or other forums that will cause your business to grow. Andrea Pass. So today's message. Silent gratitude isn't very much use to anyone. Today's topic, I just want to just briefly cover this as I study from this book, Gratitude Works, the science behind it. And now I'm about close to halfway through and just bringing out nuggets that brings more clarity about the power of gratitude, how it works, how to incorporate it in your life, because gratitude, I believe, is one of the foundational things in life to build your life around. Gratitude. Whether it's be in the personal life, your business life, gratitude is very powerful. So today's little nugget that I'm going to do, just a couple of paragraphs. I just highlighted a few things that stood out for me and how powerful gratitude is done, giving thanks through testimony. Giving thanks through testimony. Well, let's talk about that for a moment. What does that really mean? See, we're emotional creatures. And just think about when you hear a testimony, whether it be from a heartfelt a testimony from business or church or any ceremonial thing where somebody's giving a testimony at a heartfelt place. How do we respond? How do we respond? Well, through that, because we're emotional creatures, we respond emotionally. So if we have a message you want to share, social testimonies enhances your gratitude. It enhances those that you're sharing a message with because we are social creatures. Find those places and times that you can give a social testimony and just watch what happens. You'll improve your life. You'll improve those around you. And just think about going to church and hearing a testimonial, how that affected an emotional level. So I think it's very important to reflect in when we go to our church services or business and we hear a testimonial, how powerful it is to have us look at things differently. Hearing a testimony. And in this reference, it really talks about the testimonies we get through our faith. Expressing it has a great impact. So, my question for everybody here today is what are you doing to express your divine gifts through testimony? Your story. Hearing somebody else's story. Helping somebody share their story in that context of the social emotions. It's healing for yourself, it's healing for the audience. Are you expressing your gratitude through testimony? Verbal testimony. So it was really interesting how that was set up, and I just encourage another way to develop the heart of a giver and a heart of gratitude is sharing those stories in an event and have greater impact on people's lives. So that's the principle I want to cover today. Tag and share. Myself being a financial coach, anytime you have any questions regarding being stuck or how does gratitude take you to a different place, I'm always one email away. Just put gratitude in the subject line and I'll get back to you. Silent gratitude isn't very much use to anyone. Gertrude Stein. We're emotional creatures. How do we respond when we hear a testimony in a public forum, such as church or a business meeting or any other? It is so powerful to understand what that does for yourself and how it's going to help other people through testimony. So don't hold it back. Share your testimony in a public forum and watch what happens. You'll change in people's lives. But moving on to Friday's G-Force, the guest I have coming in next week is Dr. Pamela Bruening. She's the co-founder of Deeper Dive Learning. Her mission is around bringing a new way of thinking. She has been at superintendents of school. She's created Deeper Learning to help parents better understand how children learn, the thinking process and all that. She has programs and curriculum, and her mission is to improve one life at a time through her programs, through children, get them to better understand. So she's going to be our guest Friday. Turn on your notifications, 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll introduce you to Pamela Bruening. And she'll talk about the program I've been coaching on and the benefits she has gotten from and what she's using it, will be using it for in teaching a deeper dive into understanding how our minds work and how we can become better learners. And that's what she'll be featuring on Friday. So, with that all said, it's with gratitude, and gratitude works. Today's lesson: we're emotional creatures. Use your testimony, live testimony, and watch what it does for yourself and watch what it does for other people. I'm so grateful for this moment, this day. Gratitude is a very powerful word. Incorporate it in your life. And gratitude works. So we will see you tomorrow around the same time for another snippet of Gratitude Works. So have a great day. God bless everybody. We are signing out.